It is November. The monsoons in the northeast of India are over. We drive by Assam's lush tea gardens and reach the 9-kilometer long bridge over the Lohit River. Previously, people, cars, military vehicles had to be transported over dinghies, and it took the whole day to reach Arunachal. Now, in 4 hours, one reaches Roing in the lower Dibang River Valley. Arunachal Pradesh is a green paradise on earth, spread across the Himalayas, full of gushing rivers and waterfalls. The sun's rays touch it first before the rest of India, which is why it is named the abode of the sun's charioteer, Arunachal. It used to be Northeast Frontier Agency during the British Raj. India fought a war with China in 1962 over the ownership of this land. India got it fully, although its borders remain sensitive and military activity can be seen everywhere. The best lesson learned from the war was the importance of roads. Border Roads Organization is a division of the army that builds bridges and roads, which sometimes causes traffic to halt for hours, but the rides are relatively safe despite the numerous switchbacks, landslides, steep gradient, and snow in winter. Good roads mean more tourists, wealth for the locals, education and job opportunities for them, movement of their agricultural produce, but also the danger of hotels being cut into mountains, destruction of nature, population migration from the rest of India that want to profit from tourism, more demand for electricity, water, petrol, more pollution. Arunachal Pradesh is struggling to create a balance between development and prosperity. The two laws that help are the Inner Line Pass for visitors to the state and a Land Regulation Act that allows only native people to own the land. Others could lease for a long period, but they cannot sell or pass it on to their family. People of Arunachal are mostly tribal people. Each of the 30-odd districts has a different tribe speaking a distinct language, many without any script. Most languages have the sing-song tune of Chinese. Indeed, these languages belong to the Sino-Tibetan language family. All schools teach Hindi, and the Arunachali use Hindi to speak to each other when they gather from various tribes. They believe in nature spirits and live symbiotically with nature. There are shamans and village elders, sacred forests, river goddesses, and grandfather mountains. The biggest celebrations are to unite the community. People build the festival ground together, cook food together, sing, dance, give thanks to Mother Nature. They organize themselves to look after community forests. Their houses are mud and bamboo and local woods like pine. The tribal raise this buffalo called Mithun for its meat, as well as the pig. Homes grow chilies, potatoes, greens, pineapple, banana, and the state exports mustard, kiwi, pine, and katha, which is the brown addictive substance in pan. A sad situation about katha is the high price locals get for it. The forest department tries to save these trees, but overnight they are felled and its wood is sold to katha factories. The log's value is comparable to the price of sandalwood. Development is changing the landscape of Arunachal daily. Cement houses for tourists are being built, while the local prefer sustainable housing. They also continue using the firewood. Food tastes better. The rising smoke flavors meat and fish kept on perches over the fire, and people gather around the fire to laugh and chat over a cup of tea. Homestays are the best way to live in Arunachal Pradesh. We got a glimpse of the local eco-friendly ways and could compare with the plastic bottle water use and throw lifestyle of cities. In this snowy land, hunting is survival. Birds and wild cats are food. Archery is a sport now with well-crafted bamboo bows, but this was primary education for any tribal child. They are naturally talented physically, which can be seen in the way they play football. They used to cross the rivers by crawling on a rope slung across the banks. We got goosebumps just thinking of it as we walked on the many kinds of hanging bridges over the frothy rivers. In the easternmost district, Walong, we pay homage to the War Memorial. A helmet tells the story of the brave soldiers who fought sitting on trees while their blood flowed down like river. Slogans of various regiments are scattered around the cantonment. We spoke to many Jawans of the Indo-Tibetan Border Police and other regiments to get an idea of their lives. We heard of the border skirmishes and sacrificed lives. We saw the observatory in a border town, Kaho, that had arrows pointing to targets in China and India within range of their machine guns. We walked past a landscape parceled into camouflaged bunkers, reached the last gate allowed to civilians, erected in honor of Chief of Army Staff Bipin Rawat, who met his end in a helicopter crash. We climbed to the last Indian village, Kibitu, inhabited by a Tibetan tribe, sat at a bakery run by women, saw army men hanging potted plants at the cafe, which they helped build, and ate momo and fried noodles at an altitude of 4,000 feet, overlooking the meandering Lohit River. The pines whisper in your ears in Dong Valley, and the windward side blows you off your feet. The rays of the setting sun end another day of peace. The heart cries out for peace when one comes so close to a war zone. The heart weeps for beauty that is quickly fading from our busy cities. Arunachal reminds us to soak in nature's peace and take back green memories. Back to the Terai region, we visit Namsai district, a resort with an elephant safari over Lohit River. Then Tengapani, with a golden pagoda in Burmese style, built by the local tribe of Thai Khamti people, whose ancestors are from Thailand and Myanmar. Freshly constructed, it promises to be a pilgrim spot of Theravada Buddhists like the Golden Pagoda of Yangon. See it in the daylight, during the golden dusk, and at night with the floodlights. Let its beauty charm you, O golden being. of light. O Gotama,